Now, sports with Alex Del Barrio.
Welcome back. We've got an action-packed First and Goal Friday to bring you, and we'll give you a full rundown of everything happening coming up a little bit later on in the show, including a preview from one of the playoff matchups. But tonight is also another rivalry week, and there is none bigger in the Valley than the Battle of the Arroyo, a matchup that takes place for the 91st time tonight. That's by my count. But this year, it's going to be a bit different. Tonight, Channel 5's Monica de Anda drew the assignment for her first ever Battle of the Arroyo. She's at Boga Stadium in Harlingen, and Monica, this one's going to be way different than what we're used to seeing.
Alex, that's right. I'm really excited to be here tonight. A normal crowd for the Battle of the Arroyo would be about 10,000 people, and that's whether it be here or in San Benito. With the current COVID-19 situation, obviously, changes had to be made, including, wearing a mask and limiting the amount of people allowed inside the stadium. We did talk to Harlingen CISD's athletic director about what those changes look like.
The Battle of the Arroyo is one of the biggest and longest-standing rivalries in the history of Valley football.
You know whenever the Battle of the Arroyo is coming. We were getting ticket requests really at the beginning of the year on how am I going to get my tickets.
Harlingen CISD's Director of Athletics, Robert Davies, says on a typical year, they'd sell out all 10,000 tickets. But in an effort to keep everyone safe, only 3,000 tickets were sold ahead of tonight's game.
The biggest difference is going to be for the fans. On the field, it's still going to be football and a unbelievable rivalry. So we're looking forward to hosting that tonight.
Tickets were sold out by Tuesday, and unlike previous years, they were only sold online. Despite the COVID restrictions and protocols in place to protect athletes and coaches, the hype surrounding the Battle of the Arroyo hasn't changed.
And it's bragging rights, and then the coolest thing is the mutual respect from the two communities, the schools, the coaches, the players. They get out there and they get after it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they play hard, and it's a big deal.
Alex, regardless of the crowd size, you can feel it in the atmosphere. Everybody is excited to be here. This is a highly anticipated game. We'll have a closer look at the matchup coming up for you later on.
All right, Monica, thanks a lot. Coming up a bit, we'll have a live report from our Erica Ross, who's in Corpus Christi at Buccaneer Stadium. She'll have a preview of the area round matchup between the Raymondville Bearcats and the Navarro Panthers. That's all coming up later on in the program. Oscar?